Einige Vokabeln.
Einerseits, andererseits. On the one hand, but on the other hand. On the one hand, I like to live in the city, but on the other hand, I also love the countryside because it's so quiet and beautiful.
Öffentlich. Public. If you live in a city, you can use the public transport.
Enorm, riesig. Enormous. He has got an enormous amount of work to do.
Umwelt. Environment. We have to protect our environment more.
Anbieten, bieten. Provide. The countryside provides a lot that people need.
Sollte. Ought to. We ought to produce less waste.
Zum Beispiel. For instance. In Vienna, for instance, there are a lot of bike lanes.
Entwicklungsland. Developing country. There are a lot of discussions how we can help the developing countries.
Erwähnen. Mention. Please don't mention that story again.
Häufig. Frequent. There is a frequent bus service.
Politiker. Politikerin. Politician. Some politicians should care more about the environment.
Planet. Planet. How do you imagine the future of our planet?
Fußgängerzone. Pedestrian area. They are building a new pedestrian zone around the corner.
Atomkraft. Nuclear power. Nuclear power is the easiest way to produce electricity.
Hochhaus, Wolkenkratzer. Skyscraper. Many skyscrapers were built in the last 20 years.
Vom Land. From the countryside. If you come from the countryside, living in a city might be very strange for you in the beginning.
Prozent. Percent. 80% of the people living in big cities said they would prefer to live in the countryside.
Verschmutzt. Polluted. A lot of rivers are polluted.
Zeigen, zeigte, gezeigt. Show, showed, shown. The problems have shown that we have to do a lot more.
Schönheit. Beauty. There are a lot of poems about the beauty of nature.
Erfolgreich, successful. He is one of the most successful artists I know.
Alternativenergie. Alternative energy. More money should be invested in alternative energy.
Organisieren, organize. She has organized the meeting very well.
Atommüll. Nuclear waste. Where to put all the nuclear waste is a big problem.
Sich beschweren, complain. These people just complain but don't do anything.
Pflanzen. Plant. Planting a tree can be a symbol for peace.
Versprechen, promise. Uncle Jim promised to come and see us tomorrow.
Noch nicht. Not yet. I think there isn't enough money invested in alternative energy yet.
Wegwerfen, throw away, threw away, thrown away. Too much plastic and paper is thrown away today.
Rohr, pipe. Some pipes in old buildings pollute the water.
Völlig, gänzlich, completely. It was completely wrong what he said about the protection of the environment.
Verkaufen, verkaufte, verkauft. Sell, sold, sold. We sold our house in the countryside.
Produzieren, produce. Does this country still produce nuclear waste?
Verbessern, improve. I think we have to improve the protection of our planet.
Fahrradweg, bike lane. I love cities that have many bike lanes.
Vergleichen, compare. You can't compare cities to the countryside.
Privat, private. The protection of our planet is not a private matter.
Betreffend, concerning. We have to find a solution concerning nuclear waste.
Stau, traffic jam. I don't know anybody who likes traffic jams.
Künstler, Künstlerin. Artist. Some artists deal with social problems. Künstler, Künstlerin as an artist, you don't earn a lot of money.
Verschmutzung, pollution. We have to do something against pollution.
Erfolg, success. The campaign about alternative energy was a great success.
Schützen, protect. We have to protect endangered animals.
Reifen, tire. My father can repair car tires.
Schlacht, battle. That was an interesting battle we watched on TV yesterday.